Suspension of the bill is the President, Media Center for Safety Reporting, John Thompson. Good to have you join us, John Thompson.
Good afternoon to you. But I can see you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Now that the bill has been suspended for proper consultations, it almost sounds like putting the cart before the horse, because one would have thought that would be the first in consultations before, the bill is even brought before the House of Reps.
Thank you very much for this question. I think we need to look at it from where we are starting, where we are coming from as a nation. And the freedom of the press and that of freedom of expression is our fundamental human right. And I'm sure that the House of Rep member that presented that bill to the House for consideration understand that very well. Then aside from that, that bill in itself was like an Article 67 of the Korean press law, North Korean press law. And I don't think we are in North Korea, where we need to be asking ourselves a question. Now he has suspended that. He needs to present another bill. Because what is happening now is that we have a global campaign for better deal for journalists all over the world. And it is now the time for him to go back. The same consultation that he has not done, these consultations he didn't do before, he can go back now and do that consultation and let us have a better deal for the journalists. He can present a bill, there's no problem with that. But we need a future for the media. And again, we need to ask ourselves, are we trying to go back or we're trying to go forward? There is the billion-dollar economy that is existing in the new media. And when we come up with these kind of draconian laws all over the place in the country, are we trying to tap into the new media economy? And if we are trying to tap into the new media economy, are we involving the youth and those who will be practicing in this very new media economy in consultation, in making decisions and making laws that will affect their lives? It is now the opportunity for the National Union of Journalists, the Nigerian Publishers Association, and also the Editors Guild of Nigeria to now consult them and present those problems that we have been yawning about, we've been asking, we've been shouting, we've been whispering in our newsrooms. Present this bill. This is the opportunity for us to review how journalists are being treated in Nigeria.
Absolutely, and that's of utmost importance. We've seen journalists going on end without being paid and just working in very not friendly conditions. But let's talk, you mentioned very aptly the future of the media, and many people have talked about how this bill was an attempt at muzzling the media. This is not the first time, it probably will not be the last time. Is there anything that can be done to ensure that we do not find ourselves continuously in situations like this?
Exactly, this is exactly what I'm saying. I said now is the opportunity. We need to define and redefine the future of the media in this country now. We shouldn't allow this to lie down, because if we allow it to lie low now for this, the 10th assembly might come up with another way, change the different name to present the same bill through the back door. Now is the opportunity for the editors, publishers, journalists all over to rise up now and say, listen, we need safety. We need to guarantee safety for journalists in this country. We need insurance for journalists in this country. We need a better deal. And again, the new media, most of them are saying fake news and all that. I said, see, the answer to the fake news is for you to give original news. And for you to present original news, you need to be up to date, you need to be up to speed with the technology. And it is not those who are who practice journalists in the 80s or in the 70s that are in tune with what is going on today. Now what we have in new media, fast fingers, is what we see today. And you need to bring them on board. You need to consult with them and also involve them on how to make money. Journalists are making money through online. Journalists are making money through the internet. Now is the opportunity for us to have the economy. Sometimes I used to ask myself, which economy are we planning for in the next 20, 25 years or 30 years? The billionaires that we have today are billionaires that tap into the communication and information technology. People like Zuckerberg. You understand what I'm saying? And now is the opportunity for us to create our own Zuckerberg in Nigeria and make sure that they are tapping. We have them all over the place. Bring them on board. The laws we need to be making now are the laws that will look into the future of journalists and look into the future of practitioners of new media to create economy and create wealth for the country. and not laws that will stifle, laws that will strangle the already existing, because what they try to do is to go against the Constitution. In the chapter 4 of the Constitution, subsection 39, stated it very clearly: the freedom of the press and freedom of expression. What they did, what the member tried to do, was to even go against that Constitution. But that is not what we're talking about now.
I'm afraid I have to leave it there. I do not have any time left for more of this. But thank you so much for talking to us, President, Media Center for Safety Reporting, John Thompson.
Thank you very much.